Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy.
That's actually really creepy that I would have a dream.
It is weird,
Yeah.
especially after the conversation started with me coming, and then you're like, I had a dream about you. And I'm like, that's weird.
We're going to keep that in, but that's what you're going to get on a fantasy football 15 minutes.
You're
episode
welcome,
there.
Jared.
All right, so
Trav
fantasy
dreams about me.
We didn't get any Skary Skellies this week because we recorded on a Thursday and he doesn't check his messages ever. But I will come up with my own Skary Skellies for you in lieu of Jared Skelly.
This week is all about Jared.
This is week 6. Wait, we're week 7.
Week 7.
Heading into week 7. Half of your guys' leagues are over right now.
Skelly.
Everyone's leagues right now, for the most part, is halfway over. This is the do or die. You have to win. If you're 2 and 4, start making trades to the higher place people. If you don't win this week, if you go 2 and 5 at this point, you got to start building for next year.
It's the witching hour.
The witching hour where wins become losses and losses become wins. I don't know where I heard that, but that is a thing.
Red zone.
All right, so right now we're gonna do our who you starting, who you sitting, waiver wire, survivor pick, and then we'll do some Skary Skellies, possibly. Who you starting this week, Craig?
So this week, I got 2 running backs for you. One is Chubba Hubbard.
Chubba dub dub.
He's pretty safe start this week. And I'm going to go totally against last week and try reverse psychology. I'm definitely starting Miles Sanders against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Miles Sanders against the Las Vegas. Wow. How much are they giving? What are they? They're in a dome. Yeah, okay. I see it. I see you there. Craig or Corey, what about you?
This is the week of Skelly for me. And
the worst person in the world.
Definitely should start Jonathan Taylor. I'm going to watch him
guy.
live run all over the Niners.
Okay.
That's definitely a good start with Ryan Tannehill. He's going to throw bombs. That's a good play. That Jalen Waddle, that's probably a good play, Jared. You got a lot of good stuff on your team. Way to be. Good starts.
I like that. I'm playing my brother-in-law. He has all of the Bills and the Cowboys for the most part, and they're all on buys. Mm-hmm. So I am getting the cheapest win I could possibly get. I'm excited for those cheap wins. He has Jonathan Taylor, though, which I'm not thrilled about. But I can root for it because he's not going to beat me. So I'm okay. I'm going to root for Jonathan Taylor. Very good guy.
I wish I could say that, but I'm on the other side of that because I'm down my top 3 running backs and top 2 receivers this week.
Oh.
Because McCaffrey's on the IR.
Yeah.
Barkley's still out. Harris is on a bye.
Who has Chuba?
Somebody else.
Mystery Man.
Mystery
Would
Man's
not
got
trade
Chuba
to Corey.
at all.
He wanted to trade draft picks, which we can't do yet. Diggs is on a bye. Cooper's on a bye. I'm a little
You're hurting. You're hurting right now. My start is going to be Corduroy Patterson. If you haven't heard of him, you're an idiot. But he's a great fantasy football player this year. He's coming off of a bye week. He's playing the Miami Dolphins, and it looks like the weather is going to be a little windy. And what that means is that they're going to probably rely on the run game a little bit or the short pass game, which he is stellar at. So Corduroy Patterson is a must start for me.
Yeah, you shouldn't play Mike Davis like I have to.
I actually benched. Yeah, I have Mike Davis, and I'm unfortunately benching him now too because he just sucks.
Some of us have to, Travis.
Who's your sit him? You gotta sit him. You have to sit him this week.
So I got a couple sit-ems. Defensively, I would sit the San Francisco 49ers defense, definitely.
That's a smart move.
And I would sit Antonio Gibson. I would also sit.
Are these real? Or are you going against them?
No, that's real. That's
why Antonio Gibson you're sitting?
He's
Is
questionable.
JD McKissick looking too good right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Gibson's a shin injury.
questionable. I would sit him.
All right.
I think it's a smart move to sit Joe Burrow for Ryan Tannehill, like I said before, and Jameis Winston. Smart moves
To sit them?
to sit them
Sit them.
by a genius GM. Skary Skellies.
Skary Skellies. You have to bench this guy this week. I don't really have any benchable players on my team, so I'm gonna have to go kind of do a little go around the league for a moment real quick and see, because I got some good players. I would bench Chase Edmonds, and Chase Edmonds is doing very well, but his shoulder is injured. He's playing. They're going to play the. They're playing Houston.
Connor's vulturing some touchdowns though.
Yeah, that's right. Connor is stealing some of those. So Chase Edmonds, I'd bench him if you got him. Just do it. I don't really have any real reason to, except for the fact that he's questionable and he does split with James Conner, and James Conner's catching on fire. Waiver wire pickup. I'm going to do something this week that I don't normally do, but I love the bye weeks, and here's why. This week, I'm looking towards next week. And who I'm picking up for tight end is Tommy Sweeney. Now, Knox, the tight end for the Buffalo Bills, has been on fire these past few weeks. Not super fire, but decent fire. He's definitely like catching one touchdown a game for the most part. Fractured his hand. He threw the 2-point conversion prior to that fractured hand, or when he fractured the hand before that play. Still threw it. But Tommy Sweeney is the backup. He scored a touchdown, I want to say, last week too. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. He did against the Titans. So they're going to be going up against, for the next 3 weeks, Miami, the Jaguars, and the Jets. And that's when the Knox is supposed to be coming back. Could be the Jets game or the game after, which is the Colts. So you've got 3 solid games where you're going to probably see Josh Allen toss him the ball a few times. So thinking on next week.
I'm thinking towards the trade deadline, and if you have roster space,
Okay.
Marlon Mack.
He's a third back, though.
He's getting he's on the trade block. That's what I'm saying. People getting traded. The trade deadline's November 2nd, and they're in trade talks with 4 teams, one of them being the Chiefs, for Mack. And another name that I've been reading about is, as the Bills have been talking to him, the Colts were talking to about tight ends, is Evan Ingram from the Giants. They're talking about flipping him. So if he goes to there, that might be a stash. And you only have to hold him to the trade deadline. If he doesn't move, then you just drop him.
My Tommy Sweeney's not looking as good anymore if he goes to the Bills.
Well, if he trades, yeah. But if they don't hit it by the trade deadline,
Evan Ingram
they're
is just, he's always the tight end that I really want to do. I'm like, oh, he looks good. And then they just can never get him the ball. Yeah. And he's also, he drops some passes. He drops some passes. Craig?
I'm hoping that people listened last week when I told them about this week and went and picked up tight end Zac Ertz, and that would be my pickup of this week. I really feel like he's going to go off in the Arizona offense.
Good.
So if you didn't do it last week, do it now.
So he's gonna go.
I doubt he's there anymore.
True.
All right. Well, who's your pick'em?
Oh, I forgot. I gotta make a survivor pick for our league still. Who played the Texans?
I forgot.
You just said it.
I've already forgotten.
You just said it.
Arizona plays the Texans.
Yeah, that's an easy one if you haven't taken Arizona yet. I'd love the Texans to win that game, though. That'd be funny. I'll say the Cardinals.
Cardinals is your pick'em. My pick'em is there's some heavy favored picks right now. Like there's some definite okay, this is a no-brainer. I think tonight's a no-brainer. Browns are going to lose. Broncos are going to crush them. But
this is Sunday morning.
Yeah,
that's Sunday morning.
This is very. You mean a couple days ago?
My no-brainer is going to be Packers over the Redskins or the football team. Sorry, guys. Don't cancel me. I'm
Too late.
I'm new. Rams over Detroit.
Your only listener, Jared, is done with you because you said Redskins.
Cardinals over Texans. Colts over the Niners. They're going to crush the Niners.
Yeah, they are.
Why don't you just list the entire NFL?
That's what I'm just saying. There's just so many good ones out there. My upset, though, is going to be Chiefs, even though it's not an upset. Chiefs over Titans. 3-3 over 4-2.
Tennessee's actually favored in that?
Well, they're favored by record, he's saying.
By record.
Oh.
Let's see though. Let me go look that up.
They might be because they're at home.
You do
Tennessee's at
yours,
home.
but let me see who's favored.
I hadn't picked them yet, and I probably wouldn't pick them any of those. But I'm gonna take Atlanta over Miami.
That's a weird game to live on.
I love to live dangerously.
You do live dangerously. I wish I knew what.
Miami might be trading for Deshaun Watson, maybe. Getting rid of Tua already.
Is that how you say things? Wherever.
Deshaun
Watson.
What did I say?
That's a little much.
So it's Chiefs are 4.5 favorites.
So technically, you didn't pick an upset then.
I think they are
What does it say? Negative 4.5.
next to the Chiefs.
Yes.
Yep.
Come on, better.
I don't know. I don't know how to do all that. All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Here. Oh yeah, sorry. Jared Skelly's questions, real quick, that I'm going to make up
They
myself.
shouldn't be scary. I hope you enjoy your easy win with all my guys gone. I'll see you again down the road.
Okay? So it's going to be. So it's super. I mean, this is Halloween. Oh no, this isn't Halloween edition yet.
No.
This would actually, not be.
Okay. Defense. Who's going to be the better defense to play, Bengals or Baltimore?
He's starting the Broncos.
Okay, tonight?
Yep.
Oh, he's going to crush you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. What player do you really hope that he drops or doesn't? I mean, benches.
He should trade me Taylor.
What would you give him?
Draft picks?
First?
No.
Second?
Possibly. I have 4 of them next year.
You have 4 second round picks?
Mm-hmm.
Would he trade Taylor for that? Like where is his in the keeper
I think
game?
he would, depending on if he keeps. He has Burrow
He has
and Chase. So if he keeps the both of them, the tandem, he'd keep Burrow as his normal keeper and Chase as his rookie, and then he can trade me Taylor.
That would be smart.
That would be smart.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I have. Game's starting. I want to watch it. But are you conceding defeat? Is what you're saying?
I have how Yahoo gives you percentages?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 1% chance of the
Already?
Well, I'm not on Yahoo. I'm just saying in general. That's how I feel.
Hey, I'd like to. We don't normally do shout outs on fantasy.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna do a shout out to Jamie Roberts.
Yes, Jamie Roberts.
Give us some questions. People, give us questions. We like answering questions.
Yes, and hit us ahead of time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll answer Sunday morning at 8:30, but
Yeah, that's fine too. And here's the other thing. Post it on the page. That's the cool thing. Like some of these text messages that come through, it's like, man, this would be a fun conversation if other people were involved in it. Throw it on the page, get other comments going, other thoughts. That was fun. That was the fun this last Sunday. So good job. Thank you, Jamie, for doing that. And Craig, were you right in your fantasy advice?
Well, Sanders scored, but not as much as Beasley. So again, don't listen to what I say.
Yeah, Beasley did go off this last week. Beasley saw that comment or the comments and he took it personally. I didn't know he followed Fullbuddy Cast.
The show is just called Do the Opposite now.
Will you do the opposite?
Yes.
Yes, every time. Are you sure? We've given good advice right now. At least we think we are. All right, everyone, have a great week 7. Go Seahawks.
Go Eagles.
Go Colts.
And then go Colts for week 8.
Yes.
Football. Fantasy.
Go Colts.
Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy.